All right, some of you. Hey, how you doing? Dan is first. Yep. We'll just have to wait and see who shows up. If they do, I imagine they got other things going on, which I get. I get it. Hey, how you doing? Dan is first. Okay, Link. Okay, yep. Just a minute. Give me a minute.
I'll be back.
Okay. Did you get it? Justin, you got to help me get rid of them friggin' emoji things again. Because I couldn't get it to post. I put it in the chat, but there was a heart there. Can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you now.
Okay. What's up, Dan? You got to go to your home page or go to your live stream and hit edit live.
Just a minute.
What's up, Tim? Where'd Dominic go? Wasn't he just in here?
Better be back.
Yeah.
Oh crap! My computer's locking up on me. Okay, so I go to my live stream.
Down at the bottom, there should be edit video or edit live.
Edit video. Yep.
All right, and you're gonna go over to customization.
Customization.
And then down there and
click the live reactions to off, right?
Right, and then hit save, and then you're done.
And save.
And it's gone.
It just drives me crazy. Chat. In the message. Okay. Tim Jackson.
Feels so much better today, just a little stuffy. But feel
You're
better.
right. Your volume is really, really low, Justin.
Hold on. There, is that better?
A little bit. Can you pump it up a little bit more?
That better?
That's better.
Okay. What's up, Laura?
Laura. And here comes Dominic.
We'll try that again. I'm on my phone at the moment, and someone called me. So, how is everybody?
What?
How is everybody in the chat?
Dominic, do I need to ask what they called you?
Just as long as they don't call me late for dinner.
Yep, there you go.
or call me champ.
Yep.
Other than that, what's been up? because you're falling back with daylight saving in a few hours. So
Yes, in a few hours, we're falling back. Yep.
yep.
Yeah, it would be at
2 a.m.
Two.
tomorrow.
yeah, it's still a while. It's more than a few hours.
So once it gets to be 2 a.m., then you dial your clocks back to 1 a.m. and go on from there.
Yeah, so your 2 a.m. translates to 5 p.m. my time. So
I mean, most clocks these days don't even have to be switched anymore.
Yeah, the
They just do it.
electronic ones, but if you've got like a grandfather clock or something on the wall, you got to go manually do it.
but the only thing that I have to change is the microwave. Everything else changes itself.
Yeah. Usually it's a microwave and stoves that usually don't. But
Yep.
these
Yeah.
days, some of the newer stoves and microwaves are coming with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and all kinds of shit built into them.
Wouldn't that be
Because
fun?
you can monitor your food and all that from there.
Hey, Jason, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, what's going
Good.
on, guys? Good afternoon. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
All right.
Well, I'm good. Great. I heard
Ah.
Dominic. Hey, Dominic.
What's up, David?
Hey, Jason.
All right.
parked.
Good afternoon, guys.
I'm in a car, but I'm parked.
You're in. Oh, okay. Rock on. You're drive streaming
Yeah.
too, then.
No, I'm parked because it was just too nice a day to waste to sit at home. So I thought I'll just get out and about, try and
Heck yeah, dope.
get in.
Yes, indeed. It is also a beautiful day. I mean, I've got some clouds right now. I was thinking about stopping and flying a little bit since I missed the game completely. The game's today, but
Mhm.
they are still playing tomorrow. So, yeah. But yeah, I realized I left the house at like 12 o'clock and I've been driving around for 4 hours.
I've been
Yeah.
on and off sleeping all day, trying to get rid of this
Yeah, I
cold.
did that yesterday as well.
Yeah,
Ouch.
I
Cold.
took 2 or 3 naps today. You get up
I
for a
reckon
few
I-
hours.
Hello, David H.
Body
Hello?
knows when it needs to rest. That's for sure.
Yeah, because I finished when I finished with Matt. I had a 45-minute nap, and then there was something I had to do, and then I had another nap after that,
Oh,
and then went to bed and missed all the sunrise crew, which was a shame.
well, yeah, but you must have needed it, buddy.
Yeah,
Exactly. Body needs it. And your body knows. I mean, it's like, so Thursday night into Friday here, I got 2 hours of sleep. I had to get up. I wasn't able to sleep for some reason. I don't know what it was, but couldn't get to sleep. I went to bed at like midnight. Couldn't fall asleep until about 2 o'clock in the morning. And then my wife called me from her cell phone at 3:30 in the morning by mistake. She says to me, she goes, "Who's calling at
Bum dial.
3:30?" I go, yeah, exactly. Well, she was just getting ready to go to bed because she was going to bed at 3:30. She's like,
Mm.
"Who's calling you?" And she looked at her phone to see what the time it was, and it was hers calling me. So that was kind of funny, but it woke me up. And I go, "You're calling me?" She's like, "What?" So
Little
woke me
butt
up.
dial, was it?
Yeah, bum
Apparently.
dialing.
Yeah, exactly.
I-
And I had to get up at 4:30, so I only got 2 hours of sleep effectively that evening.
Yeah.
And I was doing some coaching for some skydivers on Friday morning, and I was just exhausted and done. And
Mm.
I got home, and I think I would have gone to bed at 7 o'clock last night had my wife decided to not go to the groceries, but because she went to the groceries, I waited for her to come home so I could help her unload the vehicle, and I went to bed by 9 and woke up this morning at 7:30, and I'm good to go. I mean, I was yawning on my drive up here a little bit, but
Yeah.
I'm wide awake.
Yeah.
Part of that was I was experimenting with my drive stream setup here, my mobile studio.
Yeah.
That David said he's Dave Ennis.
Yep.
Oh, nice. I hadn't seen. We haven't seen. him
I
in a while.
haven't. We haven't talked to him in about a year, isn't it?
Yeah,
I don't think it's been that long.
7 or I reckon 6 or 7 months.
Yeah, it's been. Hasn't been
He's
quite
a-
a year.
Who's that? David who?
Dave
Ennis.
Ennis.
Dave Ennis. Okay.
Enis.
I was
Check.
probably.
Well-
I think that was before you started coming around.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so. I do not. I do
And
not recognize that name. But rock on.
Early
Nice to meet you,
into
Dave.
I've been on. Yeah, it was early into my my streaming because I've been on. I was on a couple of times with him, so it's got to be a couple of months, easily 7 or 8.
Right. Right on.
So where are you headed now, Jason?
Culpeper, Virginia, which is about 3 hours north of Virginia Beach. I missed my turn because I was drive streaming, I was chatting away, and I had the navigation silent on the truck, so I just
Oh,
kept on going 95 north, and I'm like, why is it saying I'll get there at 6 p.m. instead of 3:30 p.m. now? And so, what's funny is that I think about 3 text that they're about to start the next game, and they're only doing hour games, and that's when I realized that, oh wow, it's putting me there at 4:30. What? And so they finished the game. Then he told me that they are playing tomorrow and such. So, but made a quick pit stop, and yeah, I've got about another, looks like 54 minutes of driving to do. So, yeah, 56 minutes of driving to do. Almost at least to the hotel, because
Mm.
yeah, fly my drone around the game tomorrow, and get their last game of the season.
well, David, sorry to hear that you're under the weather. Hopefully it's going to get much better.
It always does, right? It always does.
So with your is it rugby, isn't it?
My dog?
Jason, is it your rugby? Trying to-
No, it's rugby. Yes. Hampton Sydney College rugby team.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
so-
rugby union.
Right hand turn.
Well, you
Stand by.
guys
Say
drink all
again.
the drinks.
Say again.
That's rugby union, isn't it?
You know what? My son doesn't drink, at least to my knowledge.
How old is
What?
how old is your son?
He's 19.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's best that daddy doesn't know everything he's doing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's a freshman
Oh,
in
it is.
college. So,
And it's
Yeah.
20. You've got to be 21 to drink over there, don't you?
yes,
It's
exactly.
Yeah.
18.
It used to be 18 to smoke, 21 to drink, but then they switched them both to 21.
Hello, JDS.
Hey, JD.
Did not know.
That-
What's that? Okay, yeah. I am in some weird path right now. Apologies. I'm paying attention to the road at the same time.
Yeah.
And you know how many people don't even realize we switched the smoking age to?
Yeah, I didn't realize that. And maybe
Yeah, that was like
I never really
before.
paid
That
attention
was in the middle of Trump's presidency. They switched it to 21.
yeah.
Oh.
So it's been a while.
the world.
Mm.
Yeah, I've said that to
Yeah.
a lot of people. They're like, "What do you mean it's 21? It's 18." I said, "No, dude, they switched that like 5-6 years ago. It's been a minute."
Yeah, but you can still smoke in pubs and nightclubs and that sort of thing. We're gonna go out the front.
No, it depends on where you're at. Like Vegas, yeah, but like a lot of places have banned you from smoking in restaurants and bars and stuff.
Okay, so you got to go to the smoking room.
But like I said, this is how they
Or
got
outside.
around it. In North Carolina, they got around it by charging you $1 to get in the door and calling it a private club.
Yeah, you had to be a member,
Oh, wow.
right?
Yeah, so you just charge somebody $1, you give them a little bullshit membership card that's good for a year, and boom, it's considered a private club, and now they can smoke indoors.
That's the way it was in Kansas. In Kansas, you had, if you had a club membership, then you could get in. If you didn't have a club membership,
Right, but they'd make it so ridiculously cheap that anybody would want to come in.
oh yeah,
$1 to $5 for a whole year. Nobody really complains about that. Especially if there's somebody that lives there that visits there on a regular.
Germany and Holland, you can drink whenever you want.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, there's some places, or I think England had a thing like that for a long time, where you only had to be 16 to be able to drink wine at home and stuff. It was like,
But whatever happens in the house stays in the house, generally.
Right. Unless you're live streaming.
Yeah.
oh, there was some mom. I just saw a news article or a news video the other day on YouTube. Some mom got arrested because she was letting kids throw parties and stuff at her house, and she ended up
Yeah,
getting caught.
delinquency of a minor, right?
Yeah, they got
We've all
caught,
been there.
busted.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I was reading something about one can drink underage in Virginia if it's in their private residence. Private residence or something like that. And I mean, I don't really drink anyway, and it wasn't like my son just doesn't drink any as far as I am aware, like I said. But somebody was telling me that. I'm like, really? All right, well, whatever. If that's what you do in your home with your parents.
How is the BP going? BP.
What?
British Petroleum.
Who's that directed at?
Tim was asking me how's the BP going. I'm not
Maybe
entirely
he's,
sure.
maybe he's talking about, he wants to know what gas prices, because gas prices went down here in the last week.
Oh, that's good.
Huh.
Your petrol is a lot cheaper. Sorry, your gas is a lot cheaper. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right,
blood
right.
pressure. It didn't even ring with me, Tim. That's fine. It's down in the 80s now. So
Blood pressure.
Yeah. Justin's been sick.
got
He had high blood pressure and
I got it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you just had like the cold or flu or something, Justin. So
that came out a couple days ago.
yeah.
No, the blood pressure thing was a couple weeks ago, but with the right medication combination, they've gotten it under control. So
Oh wow, it was that bad that you require medication though.
oh, he had to go to the
yeah,
hospital.
dude, I was at no, I didn't go to the hospital for that. That's how they found out I had high blood pressure. I went to hospital for something else, but no, they my blood pressure was averaging like 180 over like 133.
Yeah.
Like the bottom number was really, really high when it should be down in like the 70s and 80s. I was up in the triple digits, like in the mid triple digits over 100. So, but now my blood pressure hasn't been spiking at all. It's been down in the 80s. So, like the low 80s.
I see. Wow. Well,
Plus, I've been walking more and exercising a little bit more.
nice. Well, good. Medication, a little bit of exercise, right? Cheerios.
Oh, yeah.
Eat some Cheerios.
Tim Jackson checked his this morning. It's 153 over 101.
Shit.
But in an hour later, it went down to 117 to 68.
Well, and that's why that's why doctors have you do the monitoring where you're taking your blood pressure 7-8 times a day at random times, because you might get a high blood pressure reading from getting your blood pressure taken one time, but then 10 minutes later they could take it and it'd be perfectly fine. It's best. That's why they have you do it 2 or 3 weeks where they have you take your blood pressure nonstop every day so they can kind of get a good basis.
Right. Yeah. Looking at the trends.
Right, exactly.
Hmm.
To include your activity level, like what did you do right before you took that blood pressure reading? Were you running around, or did you read a really crappy ass email? Or
Hmm.
And I take mine at
fired?
just
You get
random
fired?
times. Right. And I take mine at random times of the day, and it'll be some days I'll take it more, and other days I'll take it less. I mean, it's just I try to make it as random as possible because that's the best way to get the best overall view of what your blood pressure is doing.
Right. How is it when you play video games
Honestly, I've never checked it after that. I probably should.
or during even?
I don't really rage hard when I play video games, despite what David and Laura will tell you.
Of course. How many broken controllers do you have in your house? Right?
No, they have this new thing, Jason, that you can put your controller in, and it's a blow up thing. And you put your hands inside of it and play with the controller inside of it. That way, when you launch your controller, it just bounces.
A plastic bubble for your controller. Brilliant. Speaking of gasoline, it's $3.27 per gallon at the Wawa here. The Way
Wowza.
Wawa. Yeah.
Wow.
And maybe we'll call it 20 minutes away. We're at the Sheets gas station, rest stop, or like convenience store. It was $3.73 a gallon. But I'm near
Yeah,
DC also, though.
That's a
Here.
gallon. We charge by the liter here.
Here you guys go, right here.
Invented the Rage Quit Protector for all those times you get a little too angry at your controller while playing video games. The next time you fire up your gaming console, simply blow up this 360-degree inflatable contraption. Then insert your controller through one of the 2 pass-through hand chambers. Still see every button with the transparent top. Then unleash your rage at your favorite video game in any direction.
God!
With peace of mind knowing your controller will absolutely never break from the impact. Once you calm down, it's time to do it all over again. I invented the...
That's funny. Did you see him say, God?
Yeah.
That's funny. So how many of those do you have, though? That's awesome.
I don't know if that dude actually sells those, but that is pretty funny.
What color do you have, Justin?
I actually haven't broken any of my controllers. Like I said, I don't really get that freaking mad. Like I might yell sometimes, but I've never gotten to a point where I've launched a controller.
I know, right? I mean, shoot. You launch your controller, you break it, you can't play anymore.
Well, and a good Xbox or PS4 controller, dude, that's 60, 70 bucks
Yeah.
every time you break one.
$60-$70, exactly. Yep. Exactly.
There's a guy on YouTube who's famous for breaking his controllers, dude. He goes through 2 or 3 a week. He rages that hard and snaps them in
Wow.
half.
He snaps them in half. Like,
Yeah, he gets like super mad. And people
No
clip
way.
his videos, his live streams all the time because of it.
there's no way. He's gotta like weaken it so it's easy to break like that. But dang.
Yeah, but as much as that dude makes off live streams, that ain't nothing to replace 2 or 3 a week. Some of these gamers make $7,000, $8,000, $10,000 per live stream.
For live
What?
stream? What?
Yeah.
Well, how do they make money live streaming games?
People just give them money.
The
They like
hell?
watching them.
It's a gamer's gravy train.
Dude, I'll be
the guy-
watching some of these gamers, And all of a sudden somebody will drop like $600-700 super chat.
Holy crap.
Dang. We're in the wrong niche, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Holy cow. I mean, shoot, we're breaking $300-400 drones, or the potential to break them on a right every time you go up.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
pretty crazy though. How they-
Is David getting super chats?
who?
David.
David.
Yeah, Birdman.
No, because he's not monetized.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Let me
Not
see
yet,
if I-
anyway, right?
Well, you're monetized. Are you getting that kind of thing?
Well, I haven't really been live streaming gaming much, which I need to get back into because me and Tim were talking about that. But I do sometimes when I'm live streaming, just my regular live stream.
Tim Jackson just said it's $2 a liter for fuel over there, and that's
Yeah.
about $10 US
Yeah.
per gallon.
Wow.
I saw 180. I saw 185 when I was driving, so it's a good start. But that's a liter.
I filled
Right.
up my Tahoe today, and it filled it up for about $65, and it was $3.10 a gallon.
Yep.
Just had some homemade chili for dinner. It's pretty good.
Oh, great! Sounds delicious.
Nice.
Aubrey.
I'm only 30 minutes away from my destination.
Great.
But you're how
Yes.
much time are you behind your original schedule?
Oh, I was supposed to get there like 3 o'clock. That is a nice ride.
What'd you get stuck with an accident or something?
Traffic, and I missed my turn, so it just diverted me to go up to DC. There's a sweet ride here. I wish you. I don't know how to. Let's see. Can I switch this around? I think it's a Dodge Charger. It's an antique. I don't know how to switch camera angles on my phone and zoom.
Should be down on the bottom,
I don't know.
I find it to be top left-hand corner.
top left-hand corner.
It's 2 cars ahead of me now.
So how long are you how far are you away from your destination?
Just 30 minutes away, according to the GPS. So
Oh wow, yeah, you're running
Yeah.
2.5 hours behind.
yeah, but I was drive streaming the entire time, so
Yeah, I
which is
stopped in
part of
there
the reason why
earlier.
yeah. No, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I was just testing out new gear, so I've actually got my laptop next to me here on the right, and I have a webcam that I took from work to I was curious to see how this would work out. So I had that basically where the cell phone is now, had that tethered to or wired into the laptop, and then have the laptop wired into a mobile hotspot.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
That way, and from what the viewers were saying is that the video is pretty clear, because just trying to decrease the amount of, I guess, Bluetooth data, or data being Bluetoothed between devices, and then sending it on to the internet, because it's being transmitted via cell phone signal to that black box in the sky, which then sends it out to everywhere else.
I
So-
mean, the chili was okay to him. I had to add crushed pepper flakes to it because she don't put any spicy shit on her chili. So I had to spicing it up myself.
Nice.
Well, that's what you
Sounds
do.
like
You
a
take
really
the
good idea.
well, you take the red crushed peppers that people put on pizza, and you put those in.
Mhm.
there.
Yep.
It's a fast, easy way to spicing it up.
Yeah, I put that on almost all my meals. Put it on the pizza, and then my wife started buying these factor meals, which it's like like you got a frozen dinner, right? Pull that out of the freezer. Well, these are not frozen; they're they're just refrigerated. So they come in from the internet. She orders it online.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I've seen them. You actually, I think you did you were showing us on a live stream one day.
Yeah.
oh,
Some
that's
ones
right.
that you brought. Yeah, that you said you were getting.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. What she gets them once a week. That way she doesn't have to cook me dinner.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean she gets stuff for her also just because our schedules are so busy, you know, sometimes she's got to work. That's an old Mustang right there. Sometimes she's got to work work late at night at home and just doesn't have time. And they're pretty healthy too. It's not like
Yeah.
I'm eating something really unhealthy. Yeah, she gets me the paleo style meals.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've got that type here.
Yeah. But what is that? Oh, there's a Buddha. There's a Buddhist temple over there someplace.
Oh, great.
Nope, I can't see it. The hill's in the way. It's probably like deep in the woods back there.
Yeah, make note of it for next time.
Yeah, right. Well, I hope to never have to drive this really rural road again next time. Just
Oh,
by
Frank.
virtue of me
Frank,
being on this really
Frank
rural
Rizzo's
road.
in the chat, but
Frank Rizzo, the mayor of Philadelphia.
Hey, Frank, Jody.
Frank.
it's also known as Jody. But yeah, Frank.
Seems to have several burner accounts.
Yeah,
I do. Several band accounts. Is that what you said?
Burner.
Burner accounts.
burner accounts.
Burner.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
Like
Burner accounts.
they're just accounts you don't use, but you have.
because you can't
like a
use your
burner
same,
phone?
you can't use your same name on all the different accounts. So
Yeah. Like a substitute account.
Oh, some people have them
So
for
what's
backup.
the,
Some people
purpose
use
of
them to
having them?
troll people's channels. I mean, they're used for a lot of different things.
Generally,
Okay.
I'd say some of them are troll accounts. There are
Oh,
people
so you
out
could
there.
like watch other people's channels and
Yeah,
Well,
but they
you
talk
could go in there
trash
and
without
yeah,
knowing
you-
it's you.
yeah, exactly. That's exactly what a lot of people use them for. Not everybody, but just some people do.
Right. All right. Interesting. Sounds like a waste of time. To
And then
to,
I
you know,
have
you
a
know-
couple accounts that I use
I don't
just
know.
for test. I use them for testing.
Ah,
Well,
right. Yeah.
You've still
It's
got
a-
that Chris Hope Samsung fridge.
Oh yeah. I still got that account. I did have one that I used to mess with Chris Hope because I used to. So he bought a Samsung fridge, and I gave him so much shit about how they're crap fridges. And then,
Right.
like a month after he got it, it started breaking on him. And so I'll go into his live streams under an account called I'm Chris's Samsung fridge. He knows it's me, but I go in there and I talk shit to him about his fridge.
That's funny.
I'll go in there and be like, "Why don't you fix me? I'm sitting here broken."
So I figured out my camera.
Oh, great.
You can see where I'm going. A little bit different view.
But
It's
I
not too
use
dark.
my other accounts sometimes too to like I said, to test my main channel to see like
Right.
if my channel's doing something weird.
there
I'll
you
go
go,
in as
Jason. You got it switched around.
what's up,
Yes,
Jonathan?
sir. You know, maybe that's the way
Jonathan?
I need to do live stream from the drone to OBS and still be able to live stream using OBS. Because you only get one stream key per account, per YouTube channel, right? And so if I live stream using OBS, I'm using the stream key. Because I learned this later on that I can't do two live streams from my same account at the same time.
I gotta
No,
jump
but-
off, Paul.
Okay.
I got a
Justin,
couple things I gotta go do.
You're,
So
you're back on tonight at what time?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Right on, Justin. Have
see
a great
ya.
evening, bro. See
I'll
you
see
later
y'all
on.
Yeah,
later.
Okay.
So,
but have you,
I use it-
Jason, have you tried Prism?
I have not, and I kind of don't want to yet. I mean, more from a standpoint of I want to try to figure it out just using OBS. And I know that Dennis Lovelady and I saw Joe Fotoleo using it.
I
For
think
their
you'll
live
find Rodney
streams,
Bell
Joe.
might use it as well.
It's what?
I think you might find Rodney Bell uses it as well.
Is that right? Okay. And so maybe I just bite the bullet and try because I read someplace that Prism uses OBS as its core, and
Yeah.
I'm trying to decrease the amount of, if you will, I guess, outside sources. You know what I mean? So just try
Yeah,
to keep
but
it organic as possible.
Platform makes it a lot easier because it goes
Yeah.
straight from the drone to the camera. Because
Right.
if you've got too many layers of technology, there's more chance it has to fail.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. And so Prism doesn't do that. It's pretty direct.
On your phone, and then what you do is you screen share
Right.
what comes back from the drone.
Okay.
Because Prism then gives you the platform to change from the camera in your drone to your phone, and then the phone to your laptop.
You know what? Maybe that's
Fine
simply
for
the
you.
way. You know,
Mm.
I'm gonna research that when I get to the hotel later on tonight, and maybe I just go ahead and do it because I'm taking way too long to figure it out. You know what I mean? And I'm burning daylight over here. I wanna do it. So
Yeah, and don't forget tonight's tonight. Fall back.
Yep.
oh, is it? Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
2 a.m. tomorrow
realize that.
morning. You could dial everything back to 5 a.m.
Yep.
So
All right.
that all the bar people like the extra hour drinking, but
Yep. You get your
Exactly.
extra sleep.
That's great. Oh, it's funny. There's a porta potty in the middle of the field over there.
Yep.
have you seen
Must be
anybody
like-
working any of the fields doing anything or?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Must
Which
be there
fields
for
are
a
you talking about?
Have you seen anybody working the fields like taking out late corn or anything or?
Oh no, you know what? I missed where I fly. That cornfield that I fly at, they harvested already.
Oh, okay.
And I should have reached out to the owner of the property to ask him when they were going to do that because I really wanted to, video that whole thing. I think it would have been cool to watch and to film and fly both the camera drone around the combine, the
Yeah.
tractor, both FPV and camera.
I
You
was
know?
just gonna say, because you've got the Avata, don't you?
Yes, I do have the Avata.
So that would have been good because you got the Mavic 3 Pro.
Yep.
Okay, well you could do a hyperlapse as well.
Oh yeah, right.
Mm. Do you which controller were you using?
RC Pro.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can side load on that as well.
What did you say? Side what?
Side load. What happens is
Side load.
on certain controllers, you can actually add programs to it. So if you've got, I'm pretty sure if you've got the RC Pro 2, you can actually load load Prism onto it. So
Oh,
it's called side loading because on
Side
certain one, yeah, because
okay.
on certain controllers, it has a cut down form of Android. Some of them are proprietary and some of them are not. And the ones that are
Yeah.
not, you can actually load programs on it to have a look at it as well.
Okay.
I'm
I
pretty
have been looking into that actually, and I cannot put Google Play Store on there, for example. It is an Android, I guess, platform, and
Yeah.
I have to look for an APK downloader so that I can
Yeah.
take the URL and do it that way. Oh, look, there's an airplane directly above us. I
is
don't know
what
if
you
can
might
see
have
that.
to do. What you might have to do is I think you can do it via I'm pretty sure if it's I'm trying to think is the RC Pro. One of them, the higher version of the controller. Not
Yep, that's the RC Pro currently.
yeah,
Well, there's
okay.
the RC Pro, and then there's the RC controller that the Inspire 3 uses.
Yeah, but that's a different one.
Right.
I'm pretty sure the RC Pro can do it, but you've got to be connected to the internet. You've got to somehow hotspot across, and then
Yep.
I'm pretty sure you can do it on the RC Pro doing the side loading. I'm pretty sure.
All right. I'll look into that also. The Prism
Yeah.
on the RC Pro.
I'm
Because
pretty sure.
I try to
And
live stream the what do you call it directly from it. I can live stream directly from the RC Pro, and I've done that a
Yeah.
couple times. But like I think I only live streamed for like 3 minutes and 31 seconds. I
Mm.
was at work. I went to the roof of the building, and I got the sunset, but it cut out. I thought I was still live on the DJI Fly app because it
Mm.
reflected me as being live, but I was not. I just,
Yeah.
so I basically just
It's
flew
more
around for a
cumbersome
good
doing
30
it that
minutes without knowing.
Yeah. It can be very cumbersome doing it that way.
Yeah. And I was starting to think, I wonder why, because I mean, when you're on the roof of a building, you think you would have the best cell phone signal, right?
That's what I would have thought too.
Yeah. But I had a really poor cell phone signal when I was on top of the building. And I'm thinking it's because on the fourth floor, which are basically directly below me, I've got
Yeah.
4 350 horsepower fans.
There's probably electrical
Yes.
interference.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking
And
also.
also you might have Wi-Fi interference depending on how many routers you've got there.
Right. Well, I don't have any routers. I was just, on the roof, a mobile hotspot,
Yeah.
and I was so close to the fans that it cut out. It
Yeah, it's
basically
probably
just calling
it could
all
be a
kinds
lot.
of electromagnetic interference.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
because that can build on
So-
top of that.
Yeah, if I'm going to fly on top of the roof, at least with the mobile hotspot, the
Yeah,
building must be off.
Yeah.
So, all right, there's a McDonald's in 0.7 miles away.
yay.
That might be dinner, because I'm hungry.
Yeah. But your McDonald's would be different to my McDonald's.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. Do you have like off the wall menu items like kangaroo burgers and stuff like that?
No, we
Gator-
don't actually.
Gator. Really?
No, we
You can
don't.
eat kangaroos, right?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. It's actually it's a really good meat.
All right.
Okay,
right
well,
on.
just so everybody knows,
Yep.
I'm gonna play this.
Yeah.
Sunset times are interesting. 5:40 on Saturday. It's 4:38, the sunset time after we change our clocks.
Wow.
So what he's saying is
Yeah.
tonight, not because in the chat, they were saying it didn't happen until Monday morning. No, it happens tonight.
Yeah. It's early Sunday morning
Yes.
because we do it at,
So not
and we
tonight.
actually do ours at 3 a.m. and 3 a.m. becomes 2 a.m.
Yep.
Okay.
or the other way around. Our 2 a.m. became 3 a.m. a month ago. So when we added an hour, well, not all of Australia does it. Queensland doesn't do daylight saving, and Western Australia doesn't do it either. So it's only New South Wales, Victoria, Tasmania, South Australia. So we've got 5 time zones now.
I'll be sure to set a reminder tonight. Our clocks fall back on a Sunday, and that means lighter mornings and darker evenings are on the way as daylight saving time comes to an end this weekend. So we all remember at 2 a.m. Sunday, clocks will turn back 1 hour and revert to standard time. The Senate approved the bipartisan Sunshine Protection Act in March, which would make daylight saving time permanent. Set a reminder tonight. Our clocks fall.
Okay. Let me screen share. Oh, you guys see it?
Yep.
On a Sunday,
Yes,
and that
I
means
saw it.
lighter mornings and darker evenings are on the way as daylight saving time comes to an end this weekend. So we all remember at 2 a.m. Sunday, clocks will turn back 1 hour and revert to standard time. The Senate approved the bipartisan Sunshine Protection Act in March, which would make daylight saving time permanent, but the bill has stalled in the House.
Yeah. So that's the deal, Camille.
Yep. Your
Right on.
son is setting earlier then.
Say again?
Your son sets pretty early then.
2 a.m.
Yes.
2 a.m.
2
Yeah, because
a.m.
we do when we go, which was 5 weeks ago now. It's we went from 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. We lost the hour, which we'll get back in early April.
2 a.m. Yep. Because
Mm.
there was some discussion and I wanted to make sure that I wasn't wrong.
Yep.
Yep. Nope. Good to go. And you know what? If we didn't know, we would know
Good.
tomorrow.
Yeah, because Frank Rizzo says we turn the clocks back at Sunday night. No, it's Sunday a.m. Sunday morning.
Sunday morning.
Right.
So when you go to bed on Saturday night,
Yeah, everybody tells you to turn it back then, and then you wake up in the
Yeah.
nighttime.
Yep.
but as we said earlier, most pieces of equipment now automatically do it for you.
Right, but the microwaves,
Right?
like if you got a grandfather's clock or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Or if you have a Samsung refrigerator, it'll do it for you.
Yes.
If it's not one of Chris Hope's.
Does it?
That's funny.
Makes it a lot easier now.
Man, I'll tell you what, these I mean, I'm curious to know how long before his refrigerator broke, because the ice machine, the ice maker in my relatively new refrigerator is no longer functional. I mean, I've got a second refrigerator in the garage for, like, you know, it's a freezer fridge for, you know, drinks, beverages,
Nice.
but we're using that ice machine, that ice maker, and that because the one in the primary fridge inside the house in the kitchen is no longer working. And we bought the dang thing in 2016, and that's only, do the math, 7 years old, right?
Mm,
What's up with that, right? I mean, it broke last month.
mm.
Stopped working last month, and I'm like, man, it's probably just an easy fix to replace the unit or the ice machine part. But what the heck, man, you know,
Yeah.
irritating.
The thing lasts longer.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Mm.
So, and Commuter parking only. Oh, that's a commuter lot. Interesting.
Mm,
But it's Saturday.
yep.
Are you getting close to your destination there, Jason?
Yeah, I mean it says what 14 minutes out.
Ah, now you're headed
But
for a
that's the-
hotel, right?
Yeah, you know what? That good catch because I'm supposed to be. That's the address to put me in the right spot for the fields. What I need to do is go back and find
Change
the
it to
address
the
and put that
hotel,
into
yeah.
the, hotel. So I mean it's only 5 miles away, so a little bit further. But I do want to stop and get food and use the
Oh
facilities
yeah,
so that
yeah,
I can
yeah.
not have to
Yeah.
worry about going out again. I want to go back. I want to get my food, take it to my room, eat, research the stuff that I want to research for my
Right.
drive streaming.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
But,
we can
yeah.
we can pretty much call it, can't we, Dominic?
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Yep.
Is it time?
Yeah, I think it's time to say goodbye to all my company.
Right on. How long have you been on, by the way?
Just an hour.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Damn, it's good discipline.
And don't forget 2 a.m.
Oh, I don't have to. I don't have to remember. My phone will do it for me.
Your phone will do it for you. That's right. Okay.
All right,
Okay,
gentlemen.
everybody
Well,
in
have
the
a great
chat,
evening.
thanks for being here. Little Llama Laura, take care. We'll
Bye-bye.
see you, Dominic. Jason, thanks for popping in. Frank,
Yes.
Jonathan, we'll see all of you again in the morning.